from my angels. Someone save me from my angels. Don't let me fall asleep. These guardians have teeth. They whisper to me, go to the light, go to the light, don't fight it. Their sympathy so sweet. They wolves disguised as sheep. They whisper to me, go to the light, go to the light. Someone save me from my angels. Save me from my angels. This is a letter to the young me, the one that's 6 years old, that's full of hope, protected by what they don't know. Don't wish away a single second of being so naive, too full of peace to be afraid of anything. If I could find that kid today, I'd build a time machine just so I could say, stop growing up and just slow down. Nothing's better than what you have now. Cause someday you'll look back and say that you were living in the good old days. Stay innocent cause you can't see life's so much harder than you once believed. You won't know it until it's too late, but you were living in the good old days. This is a warning to a dumb kid, the one that's counting down the days till they can get away from their hometown. Oh, don't you wish away the present you don't know it's worth. Cause the scenery you change won't make you happier. Long drives, night games, and skipping class. Your heart will break when you look back. Cause one day you went out to play and didn't know it was the last. Stop growing up and just slow down. Nothing's better than what you have now. Cause someday you'll look back and say that you were living in the good old days. Stay innocent cause you can't see life's so much harder than you once believed. You won't know it until it's too late, but you were living in the good old days. Bad blood, deep scars, things that traumatize. We're here for you on the other side. Don't waste these sacred years. The grass ain't greener here. Memories that keep you awake at night. Self-doubt so strong you'll be paralyzed. Don't waste these sacred years. The grass ain't greener here. If I could find that kid today, I'd say, stop growing up and just slow down. Nothing's better than what you have now. Cause someday you'll look back and say that you were living in the good old days. Stay innocent cause you can't see life's so much harder than you once believed. You won't know it until it's too late, but you were living in the good old days. Yeah, I'm still breathing. I got a pound in my chest that's beating. I've been forsaken, I've been forgiven. Oh, but there's something missing. I felt the sting of my convictions, the only path to my redemption. I'm alive, but I'm not living. I want more than existing. Cause I've carried the weight of my mistakes, all the guilt and all the shame. Nothing's gonna change what I have done. Sick of this ghost way. I know where I've been. I wanna hurt so I can heal. I wanna fight so I can feel. 'Cause Norm's not alive. No, Norm's not alive. I wanna burn, I wanna bleed. Without the bitter, nothing sweet. 'Cause Norm's not alive. No, Norm's not alive. I've gotta learn how to live again. Realize this is not my end. I've been through the worst, made my amends. I paid enough and I did my time. Now I wanna see the other side. The will is the way, I know where I've been. I just want to live again. I just want to live again. I think you say sorry too much. I think you got issues with trust from the voices in your head that say that you're too hard to love. I think you still live with the ghosts of people you needed the most, that let you down and taught you how to keep your closet door closed. But I've been there and I would rather die than watch you drown in tears that you need to cry. You can talk to me. I can tell that you're not okay. You can spill your guts, I won't leave. You are not a burden to me. You can talk to me. Even down in your darkest place, you can let your skeleton scream. You are not a burden to me. You are not a burden to me. I think that you never get hurt by thinking someone's got it worse. Been minimized so many times that you believe it's deserved. I think you've been silent since youth, 'cause every time you speak your truth, you're stigmatized, re-traumatized by all the things you didn't choose. I don't mind your darker side, you can lose control. I'd rather hear your hell than see your funeral. You can talk to me. I can tell that you're not okay. You can spill your guts, I won't leave. You are not a burden to me. You can talk to me. Even down in your darkest place, you can let your skeleton scream. You are not a burden to me. The monsters that you're holding back, there's no need to dress them up. Your ugly truth give depth to you. Now there's so much more to love. You can talk to me. I can tell that you're not okay. You can spill your guts, I won't leave. You are not a burden to me. You can talk to me. Even down in your darkest place, don't ever be ashamed of your needs. You are not a burden to me. You are not a burden. You are not a burden. You are not a burden to me. You are not a burden, burden. Monsters that you're holding back, there's no need to dress them up. Your ugly truth give depth to you. Now there's so much more to love. LED L-E-T-T-O-W-N. Don't let me pull you down into the place I'm in. Church of failure, I'm the martyr. I got the touch that turns the wine into water. Wrote the Bible, I'm the author of how to disappoint your mother and your father. There's nobody better than me at ruining everything. There's nobody better than me. 'Cause I'm a letdown, don't put your faith in me. I'm a burnout in the third degree. I'll get your hopes sky high, then I'll kill them dead. So expect the worst and a little less. I'm a letdown, I got my own gravity. Don't let it pull ya down to the bottom with me. I'll get your hopes sky high, then I'll kill them dead. So expect the worst and a little less. L-E-T-T-O-W-N. Don't let me pull you down into the place I'm in. L-E-T-T-O-W-N. Don't let me pull you down into the place I'm in. I'm the prophet of getting captured by core beliefs that kill you slow just like a cancer. I'll blame the whole world 'cause I'm the master of playing victim, but I'm Judas, just an actor. There's nobody better than me at ruining everything. There's nobody better than me, better than me. 'Cause I'm a letdown, don't put your faith in me. I'm a burnout in the third degree. I'll get your hopes sky high, then I'll kill them dead. So expect the worst and a little less. I'm a letdown, I got my own gravity. Don't let it pull ya down to the bottom with me. I'll get your hopes sky high, then I'll kill them dead. So expect the worst and a little less. I'm a liar when you need trust, a cheater when you need love, a coward when you need tough. There's nobody better than me at ruining everything. I'm a danger when you need safe, a cleaner when you need space, a tyrant when you need grace. There's nobody better than me at ruining everything. There's nobody better than me at ruining everything. My brothers and sisters, I hate myself. Hallelujah. 'Cause I'm a letdown, don't put your faith in me. I'm a burnout in the third degree. I'll get your hopes sky high, then I'll kill them dead. So expect the worst and a little less. I'm a letdown, I got my own gravity. Don't let it pull ya down to the bottom with me. I'll get your hopes sky high, then I'll kill them dead. So expect the worst and a little less. L-E-T-T-O-W-N. Don't let me pull you down into the place I'm in. L-E-T-T-O-W-N. Don't let me pull you down, let me pull you down. All I've ever had are fake friends, fake friends. Kind for killing time on weekends, weekends. Disappear right when you need them, need them. And don't pick up when you're calling from the deep end.
All talk, fake smiles when you see them. No trace, they're a ghost when you need them. And they couldn't care less if you're breathing. Guess I trust too much. I'm a cynical person, but I own it. They're real sweet to my face, but it's bullshit. Shutting everybody out's how I'm coping. Guess I trust too much. I think I've had enough.
All I've ever had are fake friends, fake friends. Kind for killing time on weekends, weekends. Disappear when you need them, need them. And don't pick up when you're calling from the deep end. But I don't even like it, so it makes sense. But all I've ever had are fake friends.
Guess I trust too much. Guess I trust too much.
I'm so bitter, it's been getting hard to hide it. second guessing all the kindness. Cause every time I open up it's one-sided. Guess I trust too much.
Every time I'm left alone, these thoughts start piling up. Am I a burden? Do I suck? Am I just too much? Maybe it's that I'm just too hard to love. I think I trust too much. Shit, I think I trust too much.
All I've ever had are fake friends, fake friends. You're for killing time on weekends, weekends. Disappear when you need them, need them. And don't pick up when you're calling from the deep end. But I don't even like it, so it makes sense. That all I've ever had are fake friends. Got voices screaming in my head, saying no one's gonna love you like you love them. Got voices screaming in my head, saying no one's gonna love you like you love. Fake friends, fake friends. Come for killing time on weekends, weekends. Disappear when you need them, need them. And don't pick up when you're calling from the deep end. But I don't even like it, so it makes sense. That all I've ever had are fake friends. Fake friends, fake friends. All I've ever had are fake friends. Voices screaming in my head, saying no one's gonna love you like you love them. Voices screaming in my head, saying no one's gonna love you like you love them. Guess I trust too much.
Everybody hates you.
Breathe in, breathe out. My middle name is Nervous Breakdown. I sure could use a friend. Cheaper than Vicodin. Fake lives, fake love. Got money but I still feel bankrupt. It's so hard to fit in when there's no oxygen. What the hell is wrong with me? Overthinking reality. Calm down, it'll be okay. But the voices in my head say, la la, loser, you've got no friends. Nobody gives a damn. Cause everybody hates you, everybody hates you. La la, loser, please just go home. Cause you're gonna die alone. Cause everybody hates you, everybody hates you. Everybody hates you, everybody hates you. Last call, wasted. My mental state is complicated. I drive right off a cliff if I thought I'd be missed. Dark jokes, jaded. Sarcasm is calculated. The hate don't resonate if I self-deprecate. What the hell is wrong with me? Overthinking reality. Calm down, it'll be okay. But the voices in my head say, la la, loser, you've got no friends. Nobody gives a damn. Cause everybody hates you, everybody hates you. La la, loser, please just go home. Cause you're gonna die alone. Cause everybody hates you, everybody hates you. What are they saying about me? Do they all want me to leave? Same question stuck on repeat, over and over again. Are all my friends pretending? Or am I just projecting? Can't stop, I keep obsessing, over and over again. Somebody just make it end. La la, loser, you've got no friends. Nobody gives a damn. La la, loser, please just go home. You're gonna die alone. Cause everybody hates you. La la, loser, you've got no friends. Nobody gives a damn. Cause everybody hates you, everybody hates you. La la, loser, please just go home. Cause you're gonna die alone. Cause everybody hates you, everybody hates you.
You don't like who I've become. Only want me when I'm numb. What happened to the life of the party? Don't get me started, don't get me started. I've got a closet full of skeletons, but I don't think that you can handle them. I've got a million reasons why I keep it guarded. Don't get me started, don't get me started. So now I'm too depressing to be around. I'm guessing being friends with me is just too hard. There's danger in expressing, and safety in suppressing, and burying my broken parts. The more that I speak my mind, the more I get left behind. 'Cause I'm the kind of heavy, heavy no one wants to carry. The more that I spill my soul, the more that I get let go. 'Cause I'm the kind of heavy, heavy no one wants to carry. Bleeding out, biting on my tongue.
Avoid me when I'm vulnerable. My story makes you so uncomfortable. Feels like being brave is what gets you discarded. Don't get me started, don't get me started. The disbelief deep in your eyes and saying I need help left a crater in my mind that makes me blame myself. 'Cause the truth of it keeps getting disregarded. Don't get me started. The more that I speak my mind, the more I get left behind. 'Cause I'm the kind of heavy, heavy no one wants to carry. The more that I spill my soul, the more that I get let go. 'Cause I'm the kind of heavy, heavy no one wants to carry. Bleeding out, biting on my tongue.
Don't want anyone to drown with me. I'll lose everyone if I'm not fake. Rather die than let you see me break. I'm too heavy, I'm too heavy.
Don't want anyone to drown with me. I'll lose everyone if I'm not fake. I'd rather die than let you see me break. I'm too heavy, too heavy.
You don't like who I've become. Only want me when I'm numb. What happened to the life of the party? Don't get me started.
The more that I speak my mind, the more I get left behind. 'Cause I'm the kind of heavy, heavy no one wants to carry.
The more that I spill my soul, the more that I get let go. 'Cause I'm the kind of heavy, heavy no one wants to carry. Bleeding out, biting on my tongue.
Too heavy, bleeding out, biting on my tongue. Too heavy, I'm too much for everyone. I've got more skeletons than cemeteries hold, that make just living life feel like a funeral. A kind of traumatized no one will ever know, that made me fantasize about just letting go. Until I save my soul with what I can't control. When it rains you can drown or you can be baptized. When you hit rock bottom you can cry or climb. Crunch or a crown, only you decide. Victim or survivor, be born by the battle or just wave a white flag. Deciding not to die, that might be all you have. You can make that choice and you can be your past. Victim or survivor. When it rains, you can drown or you can be baptized. When your hands rock bottom, you can cry or climb. Crush or a crown, only you decide. Victim or survivor, be born by the battle or just wave a white flag. Deciding not to die, that might be all you have. You can make that choice and you can be your past. Victim or survivor. Victim or survivor. You can make that choice and you can be your past. Victim or survivor. Where were you when I was at my worst? Wouldn't put me first. That's the part that hurts. That's the part that hurts. Another call unanswered has got me losing sleep. And now I'm questioning, were you ever listening? You know me more than most do, and that's what cut so deep. When I needed you there, you didn't seem to care. I showed you all my demons when I was out of reasons, and I ain't inconvenient. Where were you when I was at my worst? Wouldn't put me first. That's the part that hurts. Where were you when I was scared to trust? Still I opened up, 'cause I lost too much. It could have been life or death. I tried but I'll never forget. Where were you? Where were you? Where were you? This was so one-sided, 'cause when you needed me, I'd never hesitate, but that don't reciprocate. So don't you dare deny it. The trust that you betrayed, words can't articulate the toll it took on me. I showed you all my demons when I was out of reasons. I'm nowhere close to healing. Where were you when I was at my worst? Wouldn't put me first. That's the part that hurts. Where were you when I was scared to trust? Still I opened up, 'cause I lost too much. It could have been life or death. I tried but I'll never forget. Where were you? Where were you? When I was lost and fighting thoughts screaming in the pain. Where were you? Where were you? When I was told you'd help me cope, you lied, you never came. Where were you? Where were you? Where were you when I was at my worst? Wouldn't put me first. That's the part that hurts. Where were you when I was scared to trust? Still I opened up, 'cause I lost too much. It could have been life or death. I tried but I'll never forget. Where were you? Where were you? Where were you? Where do you go when you always feel so low? All my scars are so loud and all my friends are burned